That boy Mello. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Set y'all boys up, man. When I'm pimping this double up. How we doing, gang? Hey, get right. Fuck. There we go. You know we true to this. I ain't playing nothing right now, gang. I'm just chilling. I ain't gonna lie. Your boy's big chilling right now.
Sometimes it takes a different approach to see the possibilities all around you. I can tell you, university, you can earn a degree on your own time with our FlexPath degree format.
However, you book your car. First, check kayak to compare hundreds of travel sites. Then, do what people do. Recheck sites, kayak check. Check routes, research hikes, think about routes.
Good. One shot, depending on where you're fouled. From 2, 3, or even 4. 4-point shot, you've got to have a foot in the circle. And the best one, bring the fire. Coach don't like a foul. He calls to bring the fire, and they go one-on-one for it.
We talked about this before the game. The consolidation of talent, I think, is what's going to really make this season a special one. Only 8 teams this year.
Here's the matchup. Dwight Howard inside Reggie Evans. It's going to stay with L.A.
And that's going to be a physical matchup.
No question.
Reggie Evans is giving up size, but his ability to defend bigger opponents, we've seen it in the Big Three, of course, throughout his tenure in the NBA.
Reggie Evans has been the biggest bully in the Big Three. And now he has to deal with Dwight Howard right away.
Little bit of nudging.
Nice shot right there by Jordan Crawford.
But Dwight has to be careful not to buy in.
What's good, Chad? What's good? Y'all talk to me, man.
But what you can win is the battle.
How we doing? How we doing?
Balance when he's trying to use that brute force against him.
Beasley dribbles off his foot. That's a turnover. Right inside, Dwight Howard.
Shaka. Yeah, I'm good. You good? Sup, tapping in from Alaska. Shout out Alaska, man. Northern Ruins. Appreciate you tapping in, man. I would like to visit there someday.
Ain't no way, bro. Ain't no way. Ain't no way. And I ran into him. That ain't 245.
It feels a little bit different. But, it's interesting, too, that, over the years of this league, to be able to get when he first started with like Chauncey Billups, Allen Iverson.
That's good, Shaka. Come on. Come on, Julio.
Other
Come on.
names that attract people to come out and watch
Come on.
TV. But Dwight jump on board, I think it says a lot.
Come on.
But the basketball was unbelievable last year. And he was adding more.
I'm North Carolina, bro.
Dwight Howard right there tips it back. Crawford in and out.
North Carolina.
Over to Chalmers. Reggie Evans, good passer from the post. Now sets that screen. Chalmers. Gotta get 2 out of it. What do you think about? We'll go to foul in. I'll ask you a question.
Well, back in the day, Chalmers would be able to get by Dwight. But that time, Dwight nudging him out of bounds. What's the question?
Lance Stevenson coming off the bench. Interesting, right? I mean, he's a prolific scorer. Now, I get it. His first time playing. But that's an interesting move.
But if you got a point guard like Chalmers, you want to play make. If you have Reggie Evans that has to guard Dwight, you know what it is. It's all about matchups. It may be that in the next game, Stevenson starts and Reggie Evans comes on.
Sure, that's a good point.
It just depends on who they're playing. And I think it's very important that at the beginning of the game, Evans is on the court guarding Dwight.
Y'all keep liking, man. Y'all keep liking. Sub up. That's what's up. You just chilling tonight? Yeah. For now. I might get on 2K here soon.
inside physical. A lot of fouls early on here. You know, these guys have been watching the NBA a lot.
If I get on 2K, I'll go live on there too, and I'll let y'all know. Y'all see it on my channel if y'all tapped in.
Okay. And fouls are a big deal in the big three. Like, you don't want to stack up fouls because the penalty, when you're in bonus, you get the free throw, but you might get the ball back. That's right. Easy rises up from corner three, sticks it. Like I said,
please help me. James, what you need help with, bro?
Rehash just a little bit for some of the viewers that have watched the big three in the past, but maybe this is your first time. With 3-on-3, it's about court spacing, getting the ball out quickly, the middle pick and roll, and shooting jump shot, no question. If you shoot jump shots, you got space. It's going to be tough to guard.
Help you with what, bro?
The full real estate of this court.
That big court, and once a guy has it going, it's really hard to turn the water off because you can't double. There's so much space out there. You can get any shot that you want. Beasley inside with that spin move.
That's too easy.
But that's Beasley operating in the middle of the court. And just like you see in the NBA, it's extremely difficult to double team, especially if you have shooting around you in the middle of the court.
Prolific.
Damn, gang.
Beasley. Good defense by Chalmers.
I really hate to hear that, bro.
Set from deep.
I gotta pause it for that. Damn, bro. Help you take you to court. Now, how the hell am I gonna do that? I mean, at least get my condolences out. What is going on? You talking about me take you to court? Yeah, what you talking about, bro? Damn. I hate to hear that, bro.
I tell you what, we've seen this, we've been at the beginning of the seasons where it's taken a couple weeks for teams to kind of get their seasons and continuity. But I'm telling you, there's something different about this year, the attitude and mentality of the players of coming in shape, coming together, ready to play, because they're making shots early.
Yeah, you can tell. It looks different. They're moving different. And Ice Cube talked about that in the pregame show. These guys have been training together. You know, they're all living. They're getting into the same cities and practicing. Dwight Howard with the offensive rebound, good putback.
And that was the purpose, too, of now associating a specific city with the team. So now you set up practice facility where guys can come in early and really start to develop that continuity ahead of time before the season starts.
Chalmers, high pick and roll, goes up, and that's going to be fouled. They're going to have to take a look, see if this is a three. Chalmers rises up from deep.
I tell you what, the pick and roll game in 3-on-3, especially if you got a big, like Chris Johnson that plays in his lane that can pick and pop. How do you guard it? Do I go under? Do I go over the top? You can't trap it, especially if that point guard can shoot it off the bounce as well.
So that's one shot. Howard way above the rim for the rebound. Stewart for three. No good. And they got Reggie Evans on the pull down. I'll tell you what, Dwight Howard's in shape, moving well, attacking the ball. He doesn't look like he's retired.
Well, but you know what? Think about this during the year. He was still kind of campaigning for himself that he should still be playing, that the team should pick him up. And a lot of talks were come around the second half of the season with a team that needed rim protection and rebounding. Look at Dwight Howard as a serious offer.
I'll just throw this out there. Gilbert's going for 27 and 24 if Howard's on the Lakers.
No.
That's what I said.
Not going to happen.
Yeah, he's the one that was right. You know, like, Gobert had a great game, but, like, Howard would have been an issue. He's moving really well. He's moving really well. I should mention Lance Stevenson checked into the game. Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to see a lot of that. We're going to see a lot of this. Oh, they're going to foul. You know that was happening. Yeah. Beasley came, he sprinted over from the corner to get in there for that one. It's as if the big three players have forgotten how these fouls are important. You cannot start fouling. You get into the bonus, it's really hard to play out of that. And especially in the second half down the stretch of the game where the game is within 1 or 2 possessions, and now the team gets in a penalty earlier than you, and smartly continue to drive. So if you get to the free throw line, you make the shot, then you retain possession. For sure. Big deal right there. So these guys got to stop fouling, but you can tell right away these guys are locked in. But the newest addition to the big three is making his presence felt already. Maybe a little physical, but Dwight Howard, no problem. Easy money inside.
Hey, don't you do that.
Lot more to come. This is the big three in Chicago. Last Friday, Lance Stevenson and Michael Beasley played one-on-one in the Next Chapter League. It was back and forth battle with trash talk. Michael Beasley ended up winning 31-21 and taking home $100,000. Be easy getting paid. See the score right there. For more on this, head over to Chris.
Guys, listen, Michael Beasley, he requested, the source that told me he requested a trade, actually, when Lance was drafted to Miami with the #1 overall pick. And I later spoke with Beasley about that, and he said, listen, the reason why I requested a trade, he said, yes, his Lance were competitive, but he said he wanted to run it back with the same team he had last season. They came up short of the championship. He said, so that was the reason. He said, but that's all behind him. He thinks Lance has what it takes to help them win. Lastly, guys, it is last time in the huddle. As you see Lance doing the dance, his last time out.
Make sure he alright.
Michael Beasley and Reggie Evans were imploring the
Here,
referees.
do you have any grandchildren? Man, come on, dog. I'm not that old, nigga. Your dog is cute. Appreciate it. Yeah, a little something, bro.
Plays that air guitar that we all love. Beasley out to Stevenson. He's drifting on the fade. Oh, yeah. You can see this is what is going to make this Miami team so difficult to stop. You got bookends, right? Lance Stevenson on one side, Michael Beasley on the other. How do you provide the help to try to stop either one of them? Stevenson applying pressure defensively. Elijah Stewart with 3. Over to Beasley on this ISO. Plenty of space to work. That high screen. Harry Jones on him. Rises up. And prolific scores. We're talking about scores in the league that know how to get to their spot. That identify where to get to. And you'll see a lot of that with Michael Beasley.
And Beasley ain't missing shit. I have a dog named King. He boys a lot. He gets enough. Oh, I feel you on that.
All right, let's go back.
Field game.
Yeah, you know, a lot of this too. White right there got a piece of that chin.
Yeah, I'm watching this big three. Hold on, one camera. I'm just watching this big three shit right now. Beasley over here talking that shit.
Yeah, you really have to. If he turns and counters and drifts, he's pretty money from that spot right there. And in the big three with all the space, guys can't get to their spots out there.
You know, it's interesting too, watching over the 8 years of the draft process, who you draft, and how do you build out your roster. We'll talk about that in depth a little bit more.
Because at the beginning,
Scout, it was more so.
I'm not going for either way. I ain't gonna lie. I'm just chilling.
You don't know a lot of the people. Now, like with YouTube, Instagram, all that stuff, like you know these guys.
I'm just watching it, see what's going on.
You have guys that do film work on people. Beasley from the corner, that's an air ball. Don't have to clear it. By Stewart, easy one. Good play by Terry Jones.
That's a tough shot by Beasley, but also now you're talking about win. So I'm trying to get the best 4 or 5 guys on the team that I can get.
All right, we'll be back in 30 seconds. Take a brief timeout. 21-16. LA looks really good. You still have to deal with Michael Beasley and Lance Stevenson. It's almost like a finals preview.
Week 1, it could be. Now, keep in mind, too, less margin of error with less teams means less games. So you can't get behind, you know, the 8 ball early by dropping games at the beginning of the season. Hard to make that up. Only 4 teams are going to make the playoffs.
I just appreciate it, bro. Shout out James with the sub, man. Appreciate you, dude. If you want to follow me on the Purple app, you can too, bro. You can follow me on all platforms, bro. Same as my YouTube name, everything.
The hotel is the coolest dude. You would never see this. I mean, when you talk about, a lot of times you see the personality, you are who you are on and off the court. That's not the case right now.
Nah, it's cool as can be. Rachel, what do you got?
Scal, so before the game, we were sitting here chatting, and Dwight came over to talk to us. What was the first thing that you told him about the big group?
It's going to be physical. It's going to be trash talking.
The trash talk.
No doubt. I told them. I'm sure those other guys have told him as well, but
He acted like he was surprised. Like, oh, really? Is it? We've seen in the first 30 seconds of this game, it's already started.
are they calling an offensive foul? Oh, that's a tough call.
That's
That's a tough call. He's being super physical. Like that's either a no call
or it's a foul of these.
yeah.
Steve was good, dog.
And they see the push off.
Well, Dwight is entitled to the spot.
Yeah. That's bad call.
But you know, this is the difference with the big three too. Now at the beginning when this thing really started, it was way.
Oh, never that, bro. You cannot take this internet shit seriously, bro. It will kill you mentally.
You're able to get away with a little bit more of the physicality in the league, but for the product itself, you want the game to be a little cleaner, so it operates with a flow.
Oh, nice move. Crawford. Chalmers rebounds and clears it. Stevenson looking to get into his bag, goes over to Beasley, gives him a stare down, and he gets fouled. Beasley is 100% locked in to week 1.
Ladies and gentlemen, you want some of that coffee that Beasley had? If you want to start your day off right, ask him.
I want some of
What
that.
those coffee beans were and which one he liked, because I can tell you it ain't decaf right now.
No way. Oh, we're gonna bring the fire on us. Oh my goodness.
Like he's like this nigga is animated. Look at him. This the first game of the season. Damn, that's tough, gang. Oh, the tall people score. What the? But people of all sizes can play that, bro.
That's a new rule this year with being able to challenge.
Is that Wesley Johnson?
On a common foul in the bonus.
Here's Beasley staring him down.
No, that ain't Wesley Johnson.
He's got 10 seconds. Oh, he lost the ball, but he got it back. Good defense.
Now, Wesley Johnson known to be a defensive player when he was in the league.
Big time defensive player.
So it was.
Oh, yeah, that's Wesley Johnson. Yeah, that is Wesley Johnson.
You know what? I trust Wesley is going to be able to contain Beasley one-on-one, which is a tough task to ask of anyone.
There's Crawford. That was a great start.
Lewis.
Jones.
What's good, boy?
An offensive foul.
You already know the vibes, bro.
Jones right there got him with the shoulder, elbow, and
Yes, sir. How we doing, my boy?
sold it too. Watch at the end here. The ball is in it. Jones with the high bam right there. And then the push off.
Yeah, and because During the bonus on an offensive foul, you'll get shots off out of this. Now, if Chalmers were to make this shot, Miami will get the ball back.
And remember, halftime begins when the first team crosses that threshold of 25 points.
Okay, bro. 10:30 tomorrow. Tomorrow night. PM, 10:30 Eastern time tomorrow.
You can see Miami 305 will get the ball back. And now, that's why we were talking about the
How we been, Lewis?
fouls early on. You don't want to waste it.
But also, too, smartly, if you get the penalty right now, I'm driving for. I'm trying to pick up another foul to be able to get myself to the free throw line and not bail them out unless you get a good shot.
He pulling that thing.
Keeps that thing alive. Inside to Beasley. Work. Elevates. Soft. Barry Jones clears it. Crawford, corner. Crosses over. Spins back. Goes up. No! Blocking foul.
I tell you what, if you get the rebound and get it cleared quick,
I've been doing fine, thank you. Hey, I know that's right, bro.
Able to attack before the defense got back set. He had space, he had one-on-one at that time now. Bring the fire. Has the return on the other side.
Joey, what's good? What's good, fool?
Bring the fire. It's here. And it's brought to you by Red Lobster.
How we doing?
Jordan Walker, he's going to start behind the three-point line. Jordan's trying to inch it a little bit more.
Man, Stevenson tried to step up right there.
Y'all keep liking, man. Give me the 10 likes. Y'all keep subbing up, bro. Y'all see how close we are to 1,000.
Trying to go with Crawford right here.
Oh, yeah. A lot of contact. Oh, here they
Feel
go.
free, check out my page.
There was a foul.
If you like my content, sub up, man. Come rock with your boy. 9 likes, what I'm talking about. Y'all keep liking. I need 10 likes. I need 10. Follow me on Instagram and DM me a picture of you, bro. And I gotta see what you look like, bro. Thank you for 10, bro. Just like that, bro. Just like that.
Shouldn't that be,
Y'all follow Beast TV on all platforms, my nigga. Everything you can think of, I got an account for it, bro.
If he scored the basket, it should be LA ball.
yeah, it should be LA ball.
Good calls.
Same as my YouTube name.
There's the ball. So,
My YouTube name is the same on every platform. Every single one of them.
And Miami to shoot a 4-point shot. Get it to happen.
Joey, what's good, bro?
all right. Crawford up top. Barry Jones corner. Good crash. Crawford got it back. Looking at that baseline. Oh, he's so tough down there. So tough. Now, see this. To the head. Oh, man, the trash talking's been legit. That might have been a punch right there. Oh, that might have been a punch. We don't need this right now. That is a good deal. Yeah, I mean, one thing about Ice Cube is really been
They talking shit.
trash talking. He doesn't mind John. He doesn't like people throwing punches. No, he's been from day one. I've been here since day one. He doesn't want anybody throwing any type of punches. You can nudge. You can get in the guy's face. You can talk. Yeah, you might be able to bump, but no punches.
Yep, Lewis, you read my mind, bro.
Officials may look at this because
You read my mind. You already read it.
Beautiful move here by Crawford to get inside.
We not doing that, bro. There's no need for that.
Threw the ball back first in the clinch.
Now watch at the end. See right there, that's a punch.
Yeah, but Crawford did put his hand in his
It
face.
is, but who always gets the hand in the face is one thing, like right there.
Oh my gosh. No, this was disrespectful as hell. This was disrespectful as hell.
Now watch at the end. See right there, that's a punch.
Yeah, but Crawford did put his hand in his
Watch the finger in his nose.
Always gets, the hand in the face is one thing, like right there.
That boy picked his nose. I've been ready to fight too.
If Reggie Evans doesn't step in and kind of get Lance's arm, that man connected with Crawford.
We'll sort it all out at the half. Got some entertainment right here. Right now, LA's up 25-21, but
Them niggas out there about to scrap.
potential finals matchup. Both teams battling. And let's send it down to Rachel.
Yeah, I just met man. Hope to see you hit one. Yeah, appreciate it.
What's going on the court right now?
Yo, 6'7", what you need help with, bro?
The biggest menace on the block. That's what's going on.
You're the biggest menace on
That's
the
what I'm
court.
saying, Lewis. They might as well just like switch the whole sport.
Team composed in the second half.
Ain't no compose right now. We're just gonna see how this is gonna go. Let's show.
Good luck.
That's my motto. Let's go see how it's gonna go. But we got Lance dancing, Beasley getting bucket, Dwight Howard, Hall of Famer. So you gotta stay tuned. LA up.
On CBS Sports is sponsored by Red Lobster, where everyone can eat seafood like a baller.
25-21, LA up on Miami, and we've had absolute fireworks. And welcome back. And we're trying to sort out, if you want to know what's going on right here, you know, film the rep. We're trying to sort out all the drama in the half right now. And then I'm doing the job. Jimmy Jackson, you want to sort this thing out because we've had some serious physical play.
Again, we don't mind the physical play, but at the end of the game, you want to hoop. You want the game to be able to go on and not just be bogged down like guys just hitting elbows and getting texts. That's not good for the problem. But right now, get clarification from the officials of how many individuals and how many texts is going to be. Right now, I got 3 with with Elijah Stewart, Lance Stevenson, and Jordan Crawford so far, but he has to go back and check.
Let's see how we got here. Let's take a look at.
Man, get back to the buckets, man. Y'all showing this fight, bro. We don't care about that, bro. It's in UFC. Shit.
Black Magic Tire Way. For tires that shine better than new. Black Magic. Take pride in your ride.
Tower defense. That was so cute, though. I ain't gonna lie.
For the music, Post Malone.
Give me back to the buckets.
And then with Dwight coming in, you know, Michael Beasley trying to set the tone. Here's an offensive foul. That time by Barry. Then Mike giving up a little bit of Beasley height, but not a lot of, as far as heart. Dwight Howard is the 4th person that is involved in the technical foul. Now, there may be some penalties later in the week. Holds by the commissioner, Clyde Drexler, so we'll know about that.
Can we get the 20 likes tonight? That's the question.
That's what's been said.
We can get the 20. Oh, we doing damage.
So we have
All right, my bad. We did my bad.
Stevenson, Crawford, Howard. So very offsetting.
Yeah, because it's 2-2.
Well, no, 3-1.
Well, no, because the Stewart is the only
Stewart.
one. But you have
Crawford's 2, Howard's 3.
Stevenson.
Yeah. 2-2. All right, no text, so we're gonna hoop it up.
Yeah. But this is just the team to me that settles in and just hoop.
Yeah.
I think from the beginning stretches this out and have the advantage. All I'm saying. The efficiency. I said it's down.
You got it. And you know what? You did a good job of multitasking.
Yeah, it's a little 25 I'll be using.
When he came up to me, I said, "What did you do?" I knew we were playing highlights, and you were doing the highlights and writing down the text.
It's that great Ohio State University education, man.
I'm just trying to read the promos. I'm Ron Burgundy over here, man. They can put anything on this screen. I'm going to read it.
Right, exactly.
But you did a good job. You did a really good job. You know. I mean,
And they're still trying to sort some things out here.
Yeah, I got some dumbbells in my room, though. We got some.
You know, be honest, the
how many
Reggie
plates you
Evans
eat,
that kind of
as in
started the
takeout?
physical play,
Shit,
really
depends.
kind of set the tone.
And
I
how
think
hungry I
they
am,
led
bro.
to what we saw.
With Dwight Howard on
'Cause I can eat now, my guy.
That's good defense by Howard.
Really good job by Johnson, keeping that ball alive and out of Reggie Evans' hands. I've been out there with Reggie Evans. Those mitts are like vacuums.
Well, I mean, but Reggie was at a disadvantage when he played college at the power forward position, but also in the league. So you had to carve it out. And speaking of which, Reggie Johnson did not get down all day. But Evans figured out, I got to be an excellent rebounder. I got to be able to guard guys that are bigger than me. Got to give me ticks on the court.
Crawford in the corner. Oh, he airballed it. Good defensive play. I'm surprised that wasn't a foul corner.
But take a look afterwards here. Johnson, Wesley able to come in on the backside. Beasley thought he had an easy two. That's not a bounce play.
Very nice. Yeah, Reggie Evans. Sears, Dwight Howard. Simple cross screen.
Yeah, but you notice that ball should have been defense or go to the corner or out top. You can't allow a pass to come in right underneath the basket.
There's Howard. Inside. Sky hook. Good job by Beasley.
See those hands right there?
I did.
So
that's the third time he caught a ball. Been very impressive.
Okay,
My boy got full
you got a good director,
equipment of
producer,
boxing.
they'll
Okay.
experience. They didn't extend it so they could.
Okay. Boy, they getting right. Lewis said he'd knock you out, though. How we feel about that?
The level of LA is second to none. Yeah, I mean, those guys really scored. Oh, made a mistake right there. Beasley behind the three. Yeah, fouling Dwight Howard. Man, Dwight Howard dismissed Reggie Evans so easily.
And that's a hard thing to do. You know, if I'm building a team, there's two components I'm going to have. A point guard that can shoot it and a big that can shoot it.
Correct.
And then I'm going to build my team off of that.
Yeah, I mean, really. Last year, LA, which they were a different name last year, they really shot it well. And that was a big difference. Like, they would just go on a run, and next thing you know, they'd win games because of their shooting.
Well, especially if you had two guards, like when Jordan Crawford and Stewart were on the court at the same time, like we see now, and they spread you out, it was tough to defend both of those.
No question. Both highly skilled. Here's Stewart, a little pullback.
You know what I'm saying? It's like, so those two were going back and forth. Okay, as soon as you start to lean a little bit towards Elijah Stewart, Jordan Crawford tends to go on. And then you lean towards that, and now a big inside is getting a layup or a second shot.
All right, here's Beasley. Downhill, elevates, lays it up. As you can tell, we talked about the fouls. They're choosing not to foul now. They sent the tone early, but they realize how important the fouls are.
Well, I mean, but it disrupts the flow of the game, too.
Crawford, yes.
I'm telling you, those two were so... The best guard combination last year was Jordan Crawford and, Elijah Stewart.
These guys are in mid-season form right now.
They starting to warm up now.
35-30. Crawford extends out, gets downhill. Stewart, Perry inside. Easy gets it, clears it. Chalmers gets a big shot. Yes. Crawford stops. Attacking, elevates, hangs. He's going to get to it. He's going to get a free throw. Remember last year, Crawford would always just like ease into the games, and then once that thing hit 40, he went to a different level.
But he had the option to do that with Elijah Stewart. You know what I mean? Because if it was just him singular, he would have to provide some more offense early. But having a backcourt mate that can also carry and make shots, Crawford can kind of be the closer you need it, you know, in those late game situations.
All right, here's Lance back into the game. Squaring it up. Inside to Reggie Evans. Kicks it out. Beasley looking to attack. Elevates. It's off. Good rebound. Good pass. Stewart for three. Short. Beasley corner.
Close on that time by Stewart. Get right into the body of Beasley.
Oh, he got him out of bounds. Very good defense by Stewart.
But that's just corner awareness too, because he understood that where Beasley caught it, where was he going to go? No space to go, so he crowded his space. Look.
That's good pressure.
Yeah.
And Johnson back into the game. Crawford will get his rest. Stewart for three. Defense is picked up. Lance. That's long. Evans. Ooh, he lost the ball. It's going to be a foul in L.A. Yeah, that's the second foul on L.A. They do a decent job of not fouling in this second half. Here's Lance inside, easy. On base, lets it fly, sticks it. Spot, and he ties it up.
And that one, he didn't have to do a lot of work. He got to a spot. Scott, you see this all the time in the league. Comfortable. Assess the situation. Didn't need to dribble. Pull up jump shot.
A lot of contact on that. One thing about these guards nowadays, you know, everybody watches everything. They're so good at drawing contact. And, you know, you want to say the SGA or whoever it is, like, it's just these guards are so good at playing through people's space and accentuating the contact to get the foul call.
Playing, understanding what the rules are, using those rules to your advantage, especially if you come off the
Yeah,
you're
nigga.
able to turn the corner. You got your defender on that left hip. You're going right. You're able to draw some of that contact.
Johnson, he's got 5 on the shot clock. Ooh, that's a tough foul. 3 on the clock, nowhere really to go.
Michael Beasley got to be smarter than that. 3.
Tim, what's good, Pimp? You know Pacquiao.
Yeah, 3rd foul on Miami.
Manny Pacquiao.
Johnson, 3. Rebound Stevenson. Attacking, spinning, elevating. Yes. That'll send us to the 3rd quarter break. Very good response by Miami. After all the trauma, they come back and they're battling. Get official Big 3 merch at store.big3.com for league and team apparel, including jerseys.
Oh yeah, y'all locked in, Lewis. Yeah, y'all really watch that shit. I know how it be. He put on for everybody.
All right, here's the score right now: 37-35. Great response from Miami.
My nigga, what's good, gang? How you doing, Jeff?
Swiffer power mob.
Well, another first time.
My name, Jeff.
Pirouette, 2 of the 7 points right there. Added so much value, not just to Miami's 305, but the overall.
That's good, my guy. Nice to see you again, bro. You see you about to hit 1,000, bro.
Just 7 for Lance Stevenson. I think he's going to try to get it going right here. This is a big part as they go inside to Dwight Howard. This is a big part of the Big 3. 37 to like 45. It's a dogfight, an absolute dogfight.
I'm good, bro. Blessed, Brody. Cannot complain. The only thing I can complain about is the haircut that I need desperately. Your boy looking rough, man. You ain't gotta lie to me, bro. I know.
You know, 13 points to 15 points to finish out the game. Turnovers, committing dumb fouls cost you.
Dwight Howard with the
I'm great. I'm great. I'm blessed. To all my fathers out there, happy Father's Day.
Let's see what Lance Stevenson does right here.
Me, I ain't no father, so I can't celebrate that yet.
When you said that you expect Lance to kind of be a little bit more aggressive, and speaking of which, Dwight always said he could shoot threes, but that one probably didn't need it at that minute.
Lance, step back. Long. Did he hit the rim? Doesn't have to clear it. There's a foul. Dwight Howard will shoot 1 for 2 points.
Happy Father's Day, Steve.
3-on-3, too. You got to be careful. Your shot selection
Facts,
on
Lewis.
point, because if you bail your opponent out by shooting an air ball or a tough shot, it's an easy layup for your opponent.
Dwight so far.
I think he got caught up
This
in
nigga
the
said
physicality of the
Santa
game.
Claus. That was a good one, Steve.
Utilize his
That was a good one. I give you that.
height to his advantage. I think this second half needs to calm down a little bit more. They've run a couple good plays to get him isolated.
Hook, line, and sinker.
So now he can utilize that height.
Jordan Crawford bringing emphasis to get him the ball coming out of the timeout.
Y'all stupid. Welcome back, Melo.
Easily. He backs up. Howard reaches. Foul. That's going to be 3 team fouls on LA.
I mean, that's one thing about Dwight Howard during this time in the NBA. You didn't isolate him a lot in the pick and roll game because he could guard it, in space in the NBA.
Johnson, good defense. Howard clears it. Goes to Crawford. Will take his time. Waiting to get the ball inside to Dwight. Howard with the catch. Has Lee Stevenson on him. Takes his time. Goes inside. They got Lance Stevenson with the foul. That's foul number
Take down in deep waters.
Next foul would be bonus.
That's a good one.
A lot of physical play. I don't know about that.
Jackhammer.
Lance did a really good job of Dwight early.
Yeah.
So he didn't have
Yeah.
deep post position. Here's a foul. Now in the penalty. For the right.
Oh, there's the 6th foul.
Yep.
Yeah, that's it.
Dwight wasn't known as a very good free throw shooter early in his career, but he got better.
He did.
Kind of like, remember Tim Duncan when he came in? Karl Malone when he came into the league? They all improved from the stripe.
All right, he makes it. So LA will get the ball back. They needed this.
You got a good game, Chad.
Down by 1. Grabbing. Oh, whoa. Are they fouling him on purpose? All right, Dwight Howard shoot again. Reggie Evans getting ready to check into the game.
Well, at the beginning of the game, you talked about the advantage of, what should we look for from Dwight Howard? There it is right there.
Yeah.
Now in late game situations, you have a post player that can get inside and not only get fouled, but like you talked about later in his career, became a better free throw shooter. Now, can you trust him to be able to get to the line and make it?
Yeah, that's a great call by you.
Ice Cube really got a whole league going on.
This is that one. All right, Stevenson up top, pump fake. Downhill, one leg step back. No, Johnson, rebound. Crawford, double crossover, just lost it.
Lost.
All right. Haven't said Beasley's name a lot in the second half. That's the ball right now. 10 on the shot clock. Keeps his spot going left. No good. Crawford loves his corner 3. Goes right inside to Dwight Howard. Turn. That ball was stripped. And it's going to be black ball.
But Reggie was smart.
They need to be Jeremy Lin or Isaiah Thomas. Ooh, you ain't lying.
They got an offensive foul.
I like Isaiah Thomas with Eaton. Jeremy Lin will low-key go crazy, but I think Isaiah Thomas will definitely go crazy.
Like, those aren't meaning to fights or anything like that.
Mark
It's just
Zuckerberg.
play where you nudge a guy.
But
This guy here, bro.
Correct.
I don't care what league you're playing in. Now you've given up an opportunity to score the ball because it's an empty possession.
All right, these fouls becoming an issue here. That's the 5th, so the next one, both teams will be in the bonus.
It's interesting. Down the stretch of this game, it's kind of mimicking what we saw down the stretch of the first half, where it slowed down and now it's a foul fest.
Dwight Howard, big rebound. Over to Crawford, has to clear it. He does. Come up to that pick and roll. Just rises.
Marcus Gasol.
Rebound Beasley.
Shout out Marcus Gasol, man.
Looking to get down.
They got Dwight Howard out here, so I wouldn't be surprised.
Out to Evans. Quick swing to Lance. Attacking. That's a foul. That's a foul. Yeah, that is a foul. That's a big foul because Lance Stevenson will go to the line, shoot 1 or 2, and get the ball back.
Well, Dwight Howard's there, but then the move to the left, hip check.
If you want, you bring the fire right here. It will be Dwight Howard guarding Lance Stevenson. Dwight Howard go to the bench. Even though the score is 39-40, it's a long ways away. There's a lot that can happen right now. It's going to take 10 more minutes.
It's good. And when you choose to bring the fire, because if you lose it, it's gone, and you may need it later on in a critical call, especially now with common fouls. When the team is in a penalty, that you can use it.
Stewart, spin, no good. Big rebound, Evans. Looks to clear it himself. His Beasley takes his time. Left side of the floor, wide open.
Sweet chin music.
Crawford, 3 seconds on the shot clock.
Oh, really? My bad.
Beasley's really good in these situations, catching it going quick. Oh, he stepped out of bounds. Now the LA ball on the baseline. Beasley way out of bounds. Probably trying to get the foul. Stewart in the corner. Attacks. Physical. That's the foul. Good play by Stewart.
And this one I think too, down the stretch of the game, when you have Stewart, Crawford that can create, because they're not only able to stretch you out from behind the line, but they also they make plays. So let's see how LA chooses to guard. Those two individuals right now, again, in the penalty, ball is back. Another possession for LA.
Rangers ball screen. Crawford going to his right. Loves to shoot going to his left. Pulls it out. Elevates. It's short. Rebound Evans. Lance looks to get going. Attacking. On that baseline. Keeps his dribble alive. Beasley, 5 on the clock. Sees it. Downhill. Gets to a spot. That's a foul. The big three, big deal. Oh, we got it. Here we go. LA is going to be bringing the fire here. Brought to you by
React to B-Pop.
Beasley getting to that right hand, got up underneath Perry.
Okay, Pop. I can't fucking read. Text me. Text me by DPR. Okay, DPR. Live. Text me. You better not be fucking lying, Lewis.
Vitamin Water's from New York City. It was born here because New Yorkers wanted more flavor.
You put on my headphones, listen to it. All right, be safe, Lewis. Hey, this song is not bad. I ain't gonna hold you. Yeah, like I wouldn't listen. I wouldn't listen to this. I ain't gonna lie. But this song is not bad. My little cousin listens to this. That was not bad. What else y'all want me to react to, bro? Fuck it. Whoever's in here, bro, give me a video to react to, bro. Fuck it, this is what this is. This is what it is, and
Looks like we've told people Liberty Mutual customizes your car.
yes, sir,
So you
ganger.
only pay for what you need. For the last time. Huh. Shallow. Only pay for what you need.
Liberty, 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 liberty. Just over a month ago, freshman Michael Beasley
Keep liking up if you in here, man. Let's try to get 20 likes, bro.
victory over the Jayhawks. But tonight, 7th-ranked Kansas is looking to return the favor and avoid the season
Kyle,
sweep. He
anime.
seems fine with Kansas players. Think back.
So that's an anime, okay.
Here's what Michael Beasley said. We'll beat them in our place. We'll beat them in their place. We'll beat them in Africa. Wherever we play them, we'll beat them. And you know what? So far, they have backed it up. He has not really played in an environment like this. Talked about the game at K-State. Dick said that was his first ever rivalry game. This is his first ever rivalry game on the road.
Terrell Arthur, who actually played with Michael Beasley this past summer with the U19 Team USA, he said, I know the guy, he likes to talk, I don't really know if anyone pays attention. Everyone's attention to that comment. In fact, one of the best quotes I heard, if Michael Beasley goes to Africa to play the Jayhawks, he's going to be the only one there. No one's showing up.
His mom's in the house tonight. Have a chance to talk to him before the game. Beasley driving on Darnell Jackson and lays it in. Oh, there he is right now. Triple threat position. The great first step. You know, I talked about it on game day. He went to the zone. Yeah, he went to the zone. I think it's a smart decision. Blocked by Beasley. Kansas State will play some 3-2 zone. And with the foul trouble, they may play a lot of it here tonight as Beasley and Cole Aldrich get tied up, taking us to a timeout. Certainly, Mr. Allen. Doug Allen coaching here as Beasley knocks it down. Adolph Rupp played here.
Yeah, he getting their ass whooped.
Yes, sir. He's a right-handed person. The only thing he does left-handed is shoot the basketball. And Bill Self is concerned enough to call a timeout. Here for Michael Beasley. They're going to find him right now. Kick the ball out. Stewart finds the open shooter. Beasley, I'll tell you what, there's no doubt he'll be Uno number one in the NBA draft. Let's get free. Driving on the rush, and they found a pair of 17s to go. But now they pack an extra pair just in case he forgets it. Inside, Beasley surrounded and scores anyway. Use the right hand right there. When they lost, I lost it. Yeah, he responded.
This nigga just farted, bro.
Landscape, you'll hear all about it in halftime. Aldridge, strong move. Beasley the rebound and fouled from behind. 1978. That's where you want to go. That's where you want to go. That's respect. Tough pass along the baseline and a block by Beasley. He did a great job while he was here for 10 years.
Damn, they getting their ass whooped.
But I want back in, so obviously Frank Martin putting him in. You know, Martin was very vocal in that huddle, but it was this guy, Michael Beasley, that got all over his teammates. He said, lock out and get the rebound.
Every time down the floor this time, he's going to the line. On their team that won the national championship. Well, back in the summer, it was Michael Beasley doing the talking, saying we're going to beat Kansas wherever we play them. And they backed it up with a win over the Jayhawks January the 30th at the Bramlage Coliseum in Manhattan. Tonight, though, it's Darnell Jackson and the Jayhawks doing the talking. It's not a boxer one, it's a string 3-2. Pause. Beasley misses the follow. Kansas hit one. Not this time with an air ball. Essentially, he's there to slam it.
What did he say? It was an assist.
Taking home on a Monday night that is senior night as Beasley is fouled inside.
They got about 16 players coming back.
Damn, they got the ass whooped.
35 years ago, Michael Beasley's got 25, make it 27 now for Kansas State. Beasley keeps his dribble alive, forces it up, and hits it. Unbelievable play.
For him to come back with that ball, showed his incredible hands, showed the mastery of his hands. I mean,
What's good, Jude? What's good? What's good?
Picks it up, those long arms, instead of the rotation, the backspin. My friends you've been very fortunate to have a look at this guy for even 1 year. Beasley has 30, the rest of the team 28.
Beasley's got 33, the rest of the team 28.
His ball's in the house.
Kansas has knocked down 11 threes.
Damn. Steve, you such a damn troll.
This is the one. She fixes, she manages, she perfects. Because maintaining...
Don't stop there, you know. This game is race, this game is history. We're going for the next one.
They showing the weak shit, bro.
It's been almost 30 years since a Pac-10 team has accomplished what ASU has done this season. Beat Stanford, UCLA, and Arizona all on the
What's
road.
good? It's called football.
Losing 2 in a row at home, ASU
How we doing, gang?
forward to the road. Up to Oregon, taking on a hungry Duck squad and a crowd of loud quacks. ASU has the firepower. Pac-10 leading scorer James Harden requires constant double teaming. Sun Devil scoring threat Jeff Pendergraft has the best shooting percentage in the conference. To keep pace in the Pac-10, Arizona State must claim another road win tonight. ASU at Oregon. Pac-10 action.
All right, bitch.
No one.
That was a good one.
Well, if you're in Arizona
That was a
State,
good one,
you're
bro.
drive it to the goal and make perimeter shots. And Barry, he scores a lot of points, but doesn't shoot the ball very much. Well defended. Yeah, pretty good job by Oregon to double up. Got 4 on the shot clock. Harden steps in and is fouled. Longmire hammered it. Harden standing 3. Made that one look easy. Sure, it would be a good idea to get on him and close. And a little bit of a whooping going down the court between he and Longmire. I think Kendrick, maybe talking to him a little bit. Harden had something to say after he made that shot. Drew Wiley in the ballgame. Now, he has not played in the last 2 games. Harden just going to take it himself. Over Dunnigan. Yes, I would say Harden has very good body control. When you talk about him leading the conference in steals, so what does he do? He steals it, then comes down the middle. He'll three the shot clock. And he has to throw that up, and Harden knocks it out of there. Glasser drop it down for Harden. Nice pass and a good finish. Yeah, nice read by Glasser. To Churchill Odia. And Abbott knocks one down, and that's a huge confidence builder. And I'm really happy for Ty Abbott to make that shot. And the other thing, you really have to commend Abbott. He's still looking to shoot. You're 2 of 27 from 3 in the conference. And you might get there, but I can't shoot it much more. Off the baseline, Harden is fouled hard. And a turnover. Glasser gets on the floor, gets in the hand of Harden. Harden 1 on 3. He'll take it. Glasser steps in, kick out Harden, open 3, just like that. Now Oregon
using the zone again, but you know, you do have to rotate over to that young man right there.
I would take a little look at it. Rosita off the baseline, tough shot. I think somebody got a hand on it. I think it was Harden actually got a hand on it. Great pass by Harden. Finished by Schiff.
But it's his family as well. Take a look at his mother who's sitting in the stands directly behind.
Y'all new here, make sure you sub up, man. We 24 away from 1,000, man.
From LA to Eugene, it took them about 14 hours to drive up here, but they drive to all the games. But the farthest drive they've had to make by far was a drive they took to Pullman, but they said they would go anywhere to see James play. They're just so happy and proud of him to not only be playing basketball, being one of the best players in the country, guys, but also to be a college student. For a kid to go to college from their family, they said was remarkable.
Order and get to him. So they get it down low to Dunn again, and again, Harden knocked it away. Harden had a good look at it, puts it on the floor, takes it all the way with the right hand. And the right hand was, I think, an afterthought. He got in the air and said, I can't do this left-handed. So he just kind of switched. Instead of taking a straight point, Harden coming the other way, and again, the dish by Glasser, and one.
You know, one thing about Harden, I don't think he finishes strong enough.
I mean, Manya likes it. She likes it. Harden, the equalizer. I'll say, Curtis trying to back average that offensive. Diaz cannot leave his feet when you're guarding Harden, but you have to close on. How many shots has he made in that particular corner? A few. Well, we're going to get a reach and foul. Very fortuitous for ASU. Go straight up. But get that done. Ty Abbott gets it out. Rockland at Washington. Pendergraft in this one. Harden, tough shot. Are you kidding me? Knocked it down. Are you serious about that? I mean, that was Manya likes that little high five there on the bench, but in the net, and that one clearly.
Yeah, go follow me on Instagram, bro.
In a big hurry. James Harden, 34 points, 36.
Yes, sir. Follow me on everything, bro.
As earlier in the year, he had 41. So Harden, big-time player in every aspect. That was against UTEP. It was 40, not 41 for James Harden in that ball game. And Arizona State will win this ball game 66-57. So an impressive win for the Sun Devils, and one they really needed after losing two at home a week ago.
If your dream is to become a nurse,
Series with Post Malone, the best noise canceller.
He's ready for the consolation game, the 76 Classic. UTEP Miners taking on the Sun Devils of Arizona State. Harden kicking back outside. And Abbott training the three. Culpepper missed badly there, and now here comes transition the other way. Harden. Yep. He had been so cold shooting a three-pointer until the other night. Here comes Arizona State back the other way. Chance to tie it or take the lead. Wide open jumper from McMillan. That is the lead for Arizona State. This is where Harden is dangerous. Look at that. How unselfish can you go? America, man. Get it in his hands and let him create. Creates a shot, and it's there for Cook. Long range of Harden. Finds his spot. There were three Miners in there that got their hands on that ball and Pendergraft insulated. And that's an NBA three. He's got 8 3-pointers. Maybe his son went just a little bit too long before he took his team on his back and tried to take it himself. I think if he can continue to progress and get stronger, he might have a chance to the next level. The steal, Moultrie inadvertently starting a fast break. Harden counted in the foul. Wow. Harden leads his ball club. Now when he touches the ball, done deal. Yeah, it's done. He's got 19 here in the first half. Harden, good position on the inside. Right over Jackson. Good looking pass all the way across the floor. And now Harden on the drive. Buys the contact from Cooper.
It's a nightmare of a matchup for anyone trying to guard him one-on-one.
And he got that one to fall. Jackson can't answer back. And the race to the ball is won by Abbott.
Hold on, y'all. I'm finna throw the stream back up, bro. I'm finna be right back up, but y'all stay with me.